Department of Homeland Security bears an extraordinary weight on behalf of the American people, the weight of grave challenges seen and unseen. Cyber attacks that undermine our security and the integrity of our information systems, the threat of both foreign and domestic terrorism, pandemics like the one that we are living through now that throw every part of American life off of its axis, and extreme weather events that threaten lives and livelihoods. This is to say nothing of maintaining border security, providing humanitarian relief, protecting our critical infrastructure, or the many other responsibilities that the department fulfills each and every day.
That was part of Alejandro Mayorkas' opening statement at his confirmation hearing earlier. He is President-elect Joe Biden's pick to lead the Department of Homeland Security. His hearing was one of 5 held Tuesday. Other hearings were for the Director of National Intelligence and the top posts at the State, Treasury, and Defense Departments. Nicole Sganga joins me now. She is a newly named CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter. Nicole, welcome. Congratulations on your new position. Tell us how much of this hearing today focused on that attack on the Capitol earlier this month.
Well, thanks, Elaine. It's good to be with you. And that is exactly how this hearing today kicked off, with an acknowledgement from both GOP and Democratic leaders that this is not normal. In fact, the chairman of the committee, Senator from Ohio, Rob Portman, a Republican, acknowledging up front the current threat level that is evident in the fences, National Guard, and metal detectors surrounding the Capitol in this moment. Now, you'll recall that the Senate committee actually helped form the Department of Homeland Security in the aftermath of the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center, and they are now faced with yet another national crisis in the wake of this Capitol siege. Mayorkas, the son of immigrants, mentioning in his introductory remarks today, quote, "The love for this country that I learned from my parents made the January 6th attack on the Capitol all the more horrifying." Also an acknowledgement that the Department of Homeland Security, that has Homeland in its title, has perhaps focused too much on threats outside of the United States and immigration enforcement, and not enough on some of these anti-government militia groups and domestic terrorism within its own bounds. Mayorkas called domestic terrorism, quote, "one of the greatest challenges that the Department of Homeland Security confronts today." He pledged to partner with vulnerable communities and local law enforcement moving forward. We should also mention that DHS has been riddled by politicization and a revolving door of acting leaders that were not confirmed by the Senate, so there is urgency here for a swift confirmation, though we've just learned that U.S. Senator from Missouri Josh Hawley will oppose fast-tracking this confirmation, Elaine.
Interesting. All right. You mentioned domestic extremism. So the Associated Press reports that 12 U.S. Army National Guard members have been removed from inauguration duty because of possible ties to extremist groups. What is the latest on security preps for Wednesday?
Yes, well, CBS News has confirmed this report. General Dan Hokanson, head of the National Guard Bureau, telling CBS News that 2 members of the Guard have been sent home for possible ties to extremist groups. One was discovered as the result of a call to a tip line, and one was reported by soldiers in his unit. Now, Hokanson has also indicated that 10 other members of the Guard have been removed from duty because background checks turned up other types of questionable behavior not related to extremism. Jonathan Rath Hoffman, who is the chief Pentagon spokesperson, saying in a statement today that defense officials are proactively removing these guardsmen out of an abundance of caution. But still, there are more than 25,000 National Guardsmen in downtown D.C. today, Elaine, on top of all the Metropolitan Police, U.S. Capitol Police, Secret Service, and other DHS component officials we've seen, CBP and the Coast Guard, to name a few. D.C. is a fortress, but across the country, state capitals are also on edge and heavily patrolled after warnings of possible violence from federal, state, and local law enforcement officials.
All right, Nicole Sganga for us. Nicole, thank you.